Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. You have to want success badly. You have to want it badly. Because, I've talked about success often, and many people, they want to be successful. They'll talk about it and everything. But then they go back to their regular job. They go back to their living circumstance, and that's success in anything. Making more money, having better relationships, have a better life. The thing is, people will say, yeah, they want those things. Or they'll say something like, oh, yeah, that'd be nice, which means they don't really want it. They don't want to do the work and everything. But you got to want that badly. This is how badly you have to want it. Say I took you and threw you in the ocean. You would want to live, right? Or you'll be fighting badly. You might not even be able to swim that well, but you're going to fight. You're going to fight. You're going to fight, right? Not to drown. That's how badly you have to want success. See? That's how bad you have to want it. You got to want that like, you can't live without it. You got to be willing to do the work. Now, I've talked about this several times, like doing the work and everything. But you got to want it badly. You got to want to. You got to be willing to do the work. Because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be handed to you. Let's just be real. Success isn't handed to you. You are going to have to do some work. You are going to have to make some sacrifices. But you got to want it so badly, those sacrifices are nothing. It could be success in making more money. Well, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to get whatever training you need to get. You got to work hard in a business. If you're trying to be successful in a job, you're going to have to work extra. And you got to want it badly to do so, because when you don't want it badly, you're not going to do the work. Or when you want to be successful in relationships. The work, it's not everybody else. You got to work on yourself. Because if you had 20 people who rejected you, the only thing they had in common was you. So you really have to work on yourself if you want this. You got to want these things, and you got to want them badly. You got to want it badly. To the point, hey, you're going to fight for it. You're going to do whatever it is. You're going to change your circumstances. You're going to study. I don't care what is successful in. If you want to be like at the top of your particular field, and not just some ordinary person on it, at the top of your particular field, you're going to have to work on it. And you're going to have to want it badly, which means you're going to have to do the extra steps. Now, because I've known people, they've been in different types of fields and everything, but they'll just do just enough. They'll just work hard enough. But then when you see the people who are great, the people who are really doing something, and this don't matter what field it is in. It could be being a high level chef. It could be just that guy or man or woman who can clean up real well. You want to be the best at it. If you want to be the best broom sweep. You know what? Your job is just sweeping someplace. You want to be the best at it. That's how bad you want it. I don't care what it is. Relationships, life, you want better friendships. Not just romantic relationships, but just better friendships with people. You're going to have to work at it, because if you're having some trouble, like I said, the only thing they all have in common is you. So you might have to work on yourself. You're going to have to do the work. You're going to want it badly. Or you going through something yourself. You're going to have to want it badly. You're going to have to want it badly. I don't care what it is. You trying to overcome some disease or something like that. And I've noticed that there've been numerous stories of people who might have had something that the doctor said, hey, you ain't going to live long. And those people, they would work to the point where they would. And they'll say, well, the doctor said I was going to die a few years ago. It's like, here you are now. Because they wanted life so badly. And you got to want that. You want to live a good life. Everybody wants to live a good life. But you got to have it within you to get that. And you got to want it badly. It's not going to just be handed to you. Too many people out here want stuff handed to them. They want to just win a lottery or something and think everything will be okay. Or, they want everybody else to change. but they don't want to change themselves. But look, I'm going to tell you what, the only thing we have 100% control over out here is ourselves. If you're not doing what you want to do in life, if you're not making it the way you want to make it, it ain't the days. It really isn't. Yeah, we can say all we want about the days, but what is it about us? What is it within us? You know, that's not getting that money, that's not getting those relationships, that's not getting those friendships, you know? Or even, shoot, it could be just a goal in the gym. I'm always talking about the gym. Okay. What's stopping you from doing the work, going to the gym? It could be anything. And like I say, it could be anything. Whatever field you in, what's stopping you from being the top of that field? Nothing but yourself. You could say to yourself, yeah, I want to be the top of this field. I want to be on top. Okay, you're going to have to do some work. You know, you got to want success that badly that you're going to do the work. But I'm going to tell you what, though, once you get it, once you get that level, things get easier. But you got to want it badly at first. Because I don't care what it is. I don't care. Like just being a writer. They have a best-selling book out there. It's been selling for what, 24 years now. It's been selling well for 24 years. I wanted it to sell for 24 years. I'm still making money. I'm still eating off of it. Hey, that's because I wanted it. And I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do. Sure. Recently on YouTube, people congratulate me for reaching 100,000 subs. Hey, it was just work. That's it. that was it. It wasn't anything special. It was just work. It was just work. I don't care what it is in life, but I wanted it badly. I want success badly. And you got to have that. You got to want that like you trying to live. Like somebody threw you. Think about it like, seriously, think about it like that. Somebody throw you in the ocean. What you want to do? You going to do your best to survive. And see, and that's a metaphor just for anything in life. There's times in life you want to be underwater. I've been underwater. There's times in life it's going to feel like you're drowning. What you going to do? You're going to keep fighting till you get to the top. And you got to want it that way, because we all want success. I mean, we all have different ideas what's successful to us. Whatever it is, it don't matter. You know, I mean, I threw out a few things, but every single person got something. If you want it, you have to want it badly. If you don't want it bad enough, you're not going to get it. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. All right. So anyway, that's all I have for right now. All right. That's all I have for, well, today, really. That's all I have for today. And I want y'all to really think about it. And I want every single person to keep rising to become the best person that they are meant to be. All right? Peace and blessings, everyone.